lot of scammers out there, and this has been going on for a while. And as we catch them, we report them, which this channel has been reported. Another thing, how you know, look at this. This person only has 1 subscriber, okay? But a lot of these fake channels out there, they have all these posts and they have fake, this and that. And there's other channels, but I'm not going to waste all day on that. But I just wanted to make sure you guys see that for yourself, okay? All right, so we got YouTube back up and going, and I hope they can see it okay. All right, so let's move on. Now back to something positive. All right, I want to welcome all new members and all new visitors, and if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. These classes are open to the public, so whether you have our trading system or not, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Just come in and ask your questions, because as a retail trader, we're a retail family, so all of us are in this thing together, no matter what anyway. So I just want to welcome all of the people in the retail family. Ooh, Jesus, that is so good to see. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. Just make you feel good. I'm in this trade on my live account now. That's how I have to switch over. Oh. Ooh. Still love it. Oh, you got to love it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. And look at that entry. Look at how pretty that entry is. Y'all see that? Okay. Y'all seeing that? Type of yes if you see that entry. Okay. Oh boy. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. It went in the drawdown, but I held tight. I held tight like 2 butt cheeks clutched together. I held on tight. Held on tight. Yep. You're going to drop. You're going to have to let loose. Yes, indeed, Lord Jesus. God is good. All right, cool, cool, cool. And this is part of what I'm going to be going over with you guys, okay? All right. So, all right, so let's talk, okay? Did I miss anything? Oh, if you guys wants to join the signal service, please feel free to do so. Some of you guys, and just being quite honest, some of you guys are kind of tired of trading. And I get that. If you've been tired, you're trying to work a job, but you're trying to learn trading, this and that, that and this, then this is a great time to go ahead and go for the signal service. And whenever you feel like coming back and doing it on your own, you do so. Or if you're in the process of trying to learn, and we call it earn while you learn, you can actually still continue studying what you need to study, but at the same time, you can be earning some income through the signals. Okay, so make sure to take advantage of that. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see this. Oh, I'm looking at another account. Another account over here at the same time. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. And I'm glad this is happening, because now we can get into what I want to teach you guys about. So here's what I need you guys to do. Please, please, please take some notes on what I'm going to be teaching you. And again, if you're on YouTube watching me, it is on a 10-second delay. So anything I'm saying is actually echoed by 10 seconds. So please, 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 I am asking you that if you are on YouTube and you want to come in here live to ask questions, just click on the link in the description and you can be in the Zoom class, or you can be here right here as we go. Okay, here's what I want you guys to do. We're going to rehearse something that we have talked about over and over and over again. But I think, in my opinion, that it is wise for us to cover it again, because I think some of you guys are still missing opportunities when you don't need to. And part of that is because you're not understanding, write this in your notes, the weekly cycle. Somebody type that in the chat, weekly cycle. This is very, very important. Okay. Once you understand the weekly cycle, then you understand how to do your job better. All right. And hold on one second. Let me lock down some of this perfect. Okay, give me a second. All right. Here we go. All right, got some of that locked in. All right, cool. We in good. We're good to go. All right. So the weekly cycle, we have talked about this many, many times, and I think we need to get a better understanding of this again for rehearsal, so that as a group, when we come to the charts on a Monday, we know exactly what we should be doing. If we come to the charts on a Thursday, we know exactly what we should be doing. Okay. Type 20 in the box if any of you guys are confused on that. Hey, what type of trading style? What is the markets doing on this day or that day? Type 20 in the box if you're confused about that. I want to make sure this is a subject that's going to help everybody. Okay, I got 2 people. Anybody else? Yes? Okay, good. All right, they're coming in. All right, perfect. So I guess this is a wonderful topic to be talking about. So let's get into this. And this is going to make everything a whole lot easier. I'm always going back and trying to figure out, okay, what's the best? Okay. Wow, this is amazing. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Wow. Okay. This trade right here, along with a couple of others that I took this morning, is going to prove my point. Matter of fact, let's look at the trades I took this morning. You guys jot these down. GBP USD, you can see I'm currently up 61 pips. Okay. GBP CAD, you can see that I'm up 49 pips. Okay. And the same thing I did on this demo, I'm over here on this live account. That's why I'm keeping a watch on it. Okay. Ooh, goodness. This one I took on my live account, but did not take it on this demo, but I did get in right here on this pullback. Hold on 1 second. Babe, I love you. Come give me a hug. I love you. Okay, mommy. Hey, take your phone off the mute so I can call you if I need you. All right. Sorry about that. But I will stop this whole class for my boo. Ooh, I love that woman. Ain't nothing like being married to a nice person. Okay. I mean, just nice. Nice for no reason. Just genuinely nice. Being nice looking is one thing, but just being a nice person overall, that's totally different. That's very rare. All right, so here's the trades I'm in on my live account. Okay, so I'm sorry, but if I need to stop class, you can be pissed. That's okay. But if you understand, then I appreciate those who understand why I stopped. Okay, because she's heading out, and I want to make sure to give her a hug and pray for her before she leaves. All right, so I'm going to go over AUD, NZD. I'm going to go over AUD, USD. I'm going to go over gold. And that one's still sitting there. GBP CAD and GU. Woo! Oh, goodness. And I'm sorry that my attention is split because, again, I'm over here. I'm working on a new prop firm account, and it's a $300,000 prop firm account that I'm managing. So, I got to pay attention. 300 rackaroos, okay? All right, 300 rackaroos. Yes, indeed, Jesus. Good stuff, good stuff. So, as we go through this, here's what I'm going to do. So, let's get serious, all right? So, as we go through these charts, I'm going to explain exactly why I got into them. And it is based on the weekly cycle, okay? So here's the deal. The people who have the ocean wave, and I'm going to give you your job assignment, if you will, okay? I have the ocean wave system, but I also have the sexy simple, okay? Simplicity system, and then I got the sexy analyst on top of it because it enhances what I'm seeing, which is what you guys are seeing. Oh, yeah, on my screen, okay? So here's the point. Why did I take these particular reversal trades today? Okay, that is what we need to understand. In the beginning of the week, Sunday, Monday, and part of Tuesday, the cycle, as I have observed it, which is why the ocean wave system is an absolute freaking crazy beast of a system, because In the beginning of the week, when the markets open on Sunday, what happens is that the markets like to continue into a trend pattern. Therefore, and I have said this over and over again, but it is worth repeating so that you and I, as a group, will come to work on time. Some of you guys, listen, some of you guys are doing way too much. You're taking way too many trades. And I would ask for a confession, but it probably ain't going to get some truth out of it, so why worry about it? The truth of the matter is, some of you guys are trading 10, 20 times a day. And I know this for a fact because I just spoke to somebody the other day. And this is exactly what they're doing. It's too much. The broker is very happy because they get commission every time you enter a trade. Okay? They love your high activity. And especially because people who are high volume traders tend to do high volume turnovers. In other words, you're doing a whole lot of running around, but you have very little to show for it. You do a whole lot of trading, but when you're exhausted and have to sit back and say, what was the reward for all of my efforts? When was the last time I made a withdrawal? To be frankly honest. And the answer is, you haven't. Well, why haven't you? Now we're getting into some truth. And no wonder you're frustrated with your trading. But every person who you're tuning into on YouTube and all these others, when you see them doing chart breakdowns, you don't see them breaking down 40 and 50 trades that they're actually in at one time. It's one thing to break down trades, but it's different. Or are you in all of those trades? And typically you'll never see those people who you consider who've made it to the other side of success in Forex. You never see them with 20 and 30 trades in a week. If I'm right about that type of 100 in the box, come on now, talk to me. And thank you guys who saw my interview with Calvin. I appreciate that. But look at the people who he's interviewing. Look at how they're talking. You don't hear them talking about, oh, I took 40 trades this week. This is the truth. So what's happening is, and I'm getting to the problem before we get to the charts. The problem is that you're coming to work too soon and you come to work and doing too much. Now, I know if this was a regular 9-to-5 job, they would love you as an employee because you come to work all the time. You don't ever want to take off. And when you do, you work twice as hard as 50 employees. That is wonderful on a regular job. But in the city of the Forex world, it's the very opposite. You want to come to work as least as possible, and you want to do as little as possible. Type of 50, if you understand what I'm saying so far. You have to reverse this process in your mind. You want to be in this thing only when you need to, according to its timing, not yours. This is why you're exhausted. You're coming to work when it ain't time to. And you're coming with a strategy that ain't time for the market to accept. So this is why today we're going to go over the market weekly cycle again. Now, are there exceptions? Yes, there's always exceptions to the weekly cycle. But generally is what we're going to be talking about. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Let me check something real quick. Sorry, you guys, I'm managing this account while I'm talking to y'all. All right, let me do this. All right, T, look, where are you? Hold on 1 second, you guys. And I apologize. But it is what it is. Let me close out some of this. Close out 3 of them. 3, so whatever. Okay, we got you done. Okay, cool. All right. So here's the market cycle. For me, here's what my work schedule looks like. For me, you do what you want. It's your old trading account. You grown. Do what you want. But for me, I am thinking about these charts for trend trading using only the ocean wave system on Sunday, Monday, and part of Tuesday. Guess what? I'm only doing ocean wave. Why? Because the market is trying to trend. Here's an example as we speak. Let's go to GU. Everybody's looking at, oh, that was a good trade. It sure was. But look at what it was doing going up until Wednesday. It was still going up. Look at the original trend. You can see the trend lines from the sexy analyst. Which direction is the trend lines going? Up or down? Market maker method people, you're going to love what we're talking about today. Because they taught us the weekly cycle, but not thoroughly enough, which is why you studied market maker method and still failed, which is what happened to me. I studied it for 3 years, and there was just little pieces that they never taught me, and I could have been good year one. And here I am 3 years, three years plus into studying market maker method and still never did a withdrawal because they missed a couple of important pieces of the information. And I did ask them about it and nobody had an answer. Here's what I'm saying. Look at where the trend is going. Everybody agrees this trend is up. So when the price action was moving its direction from here, it did a pullback right here. We see that pullback. Slant patterns always do what? Pop up. And that's what it did. Popped up right back into the trend. Do everybody see that? Type a yes if you see this. Pure price action. Everybody seeing this? When was this continuation of the trend? This happened, and look at simplicity. Look at that arrow right there on the cups of the turn. Right there. It came in and said, let's go. And you could have taken even this to the top for 129 pips. Okay? You could have. So the point is that it resumed the trend. And let's go look at ocean wave here, GU. Okay, let's go to the 30 and look at what it was doing. What direction was the ocean wave going? Y'all tell me. Which way was it going? Huh? Anybody guessing at any point on what you seeing? I told you the ocean wave is a freaking beast. It's a beast. It told you upwards we go. Until when? Midweek. So therefore, that means everybody who was trying to catch the top on GU was getting their behind kicked. It would hit certain limits and still break through them. How many times have that happened to us? Where it looks like it's a good setup and then something happens and it keeps on going. You're like, dang it. And by the time the actual reversal happens, you so gun shy until you're scared to take the trade now. Type of 75 if that has ever happened to you. When it is the right time to get in, you gun shy. You scared to take the trade. Oh no, Jesus. This is why we're talking about this today, so we can get this out of our system. It wasn't that your analysis was wrong. It was that your analysis did not match with the weekly cycle. So you were right, but you was too early. This is why I'm talking about coming to work on time. Your strategy and your thinking and all your marking up of the charts and this and that, it's all good. But when it's time to execute the trade, you executing it at the wrong time. That's all it was, baby. Everything was right except for your timing. And I know you had conversations with yourself saying, dang, why is my timing always off? Because your timing, according to what you were taught about market structure and strategy, but nobody tends to just slow down and say, Mr. and Mrs. Market, what do you like to do today? And the problem is in the retail community, we're so busy wanting to trade until we don't take time to learn who our old defending partner is in this business called the Forex market. We don't even stop to learn what the market is. How does the market feel today? What kind of mood do you go into on a Monday versus a Thursday? It ain't the same mood. It changes. And nobody talks about the market, but everybody wants the market to pay them. That's like getting married to somebody who constantly ignores you, except for when they want some sex. I know I'm talking truth up in here. And look at where that price action dancing. Right there on that 61.8 Fibonacci level on the 4-hour. Yeah, baby. Matter of fact, y'all, hold on. See, I ain't greedy like some of y'all. Y'all don't know when to take your profits. I think that's good for now. That's good on that one. So, G, I done closed out that. I'm done with you. And this one, I think I'm going to take my profit on that one too. Close you out. Okay, we're good. Now I can teach in peace. Thank you, Jesus. All right. All right. All right. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. How do I know what I'm talking about? Because I did the same thing. Some of you who saw my interview with Calvin, I tried to be different from all the other people he interviewed, because that's great that they're making money, but what was your journey really like? And when I spoke about the neglection of my wife and family for these charts, they went on the back burner so I can learn this Forex stuff. The only benefit was that I had been married to a nice person who understood what I was trying to do and allotted me that time. That doesn't mean your significant other gonna do the same. Deal with years of neglect. Talking about it's for them. And the whole time, if I would have known what I'm going to teach you today, I never would have wasted not even a third of my life on Forex. So I hope you're paying attention to what I'm telling you today. Watch this. If the market wants to be in a trend, then why waste time? Hear me good. Everybody who like to mark up their charts on the weekend, you better hear me good, because this is the foolishness I did. I wasted all my years doing something stupid because my timing was off. If I'm going to be a person who wants to trade reversals, and I'm looking for support and resistance levels, I'm looking for supply and demand zones, I'm looking for drawing my trend lines in place so I can look for bounces off of trend lines. Type a 20 in the box if that is you. I want you to hear me doggone good. I guarantee nobody gonna tell you this. And you're gonna waste years of your life if you haven't already, because nobody told you this simple truth about timing. Not your timing, the market's timing. And this is why you've been doing all that work and you ain't got a withdrawal yet. And nobody taught you this. They teach you these strategies and never told you about market timing. When do I use these strategies? When? It's more important than what. You can take, I don't care what trading system you or what trading, oh, wow, this is my trading system. I don't care. Brag all you want. But if you ain't did a withdrawal, I'm going to tell you what your problem is. You may have the best strategy, but you're applying it to the market at the wrong time. So for everybody who just agreed that marking up your charts on the weekend, you want to know why it is a complete waste of time. Which is why I depend on simplicity and sexy analysts, because they're going to mark up these charts exactly how I would have had to spend hours upon hours on my weekend doing manually. Now they do it within seconds for me. You know why I love and depend on them? Because I know when to come to them. And so therefore, in Sunday, Monday, and going up to Tuesday, if the market is trying to go in a trend and I'm a reversal trader, do y'all see the problem? Yes or no? Type. You're wasting your whole weekend marking up charts when it's not going to even be applicable until midweek. Because the way you're marking up your charts is setting up for reversals. The market ain't thinking about reversing. The beginning of the week, it wants to continue in a trend, baby. So why waste all weekend long marking up them charts? Hoping for the market to open up on Monday just so you can continue to blow account after account after account. Jesus, come on, this is good information. You're frustrated and tired, worn out. Simply because nobody told you don't touch the charts on Sunday, Monday, and going up to Tuesday. Because all your marking up does not apply. Oh, and you want me to go deeper. Good. Here I go. All them people who said, well, what about your, does your indicator repaint? Now can y'all in this group see why that is not an even good question to ask? You want to know why? Tell me what happened to all your charts that you spent hours upon hours marking up on Sunday, only for the market to blow right past all them levels. And what did you have to do the next day? You had to go right back and start all over again, redrawing them trend lines and your support level, because guess what? Price action broke through. Why? Because it wasn't ready for your foolishness. It wasn't ready for that. And how do I know? Because I spent years doing that because nobody told me. Everything that I marked up on Sunday didn't even work out. Here I said, okay, I got the strategy. I listened to my mentor. I marked up my charts. I got my supply and demand zones, support and resistance, and I got my trend line, and I know it's supposed to come here, and it should bounce. Okay, that's cool. And then Sunday, what? Count blown. Or hopefully it made it to Tuesday. Tuesday, still account blown. And now I done spent all these hours marking up my charts, and by the time Wednesday came around, it played out perfectly. What am I trying to tell you? If you're a person who's going to, and you don't want to purchase the simplicity with the sexy analyst and let it automate the process for you in seconds, fine. If you want to mark up your charts, cool. But at least here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're a reversal trader, hear me doggone good, and don't you ever forget this. Don't ever forget this. I don't want you spending another weekend on these charts away from your family. Type of 55 if you heard exactly what I told you. Your family miss you. Not just physically, because sometimes you're physically there, but your mind is on these charts. So you're really not there. And if you've been blowing account after account, emotionally, you certainly ain't there. Because you're just trying to keep that, I call it the Hulk. Everybody got a little Hulk in them. Just anger, boiling up inside of you, frustration over this thing here called the markets. Because you done put in all that work, and it ain't even midweek, and you ain't got nothing to show for it, but you can't tell them that, so you got to walk out and pretend like you happy at this family event. Honey, let's take the kids to the park. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah. Knowing doggone well you fuming on the inside, but you can't come out talking about, yeah, I'm pissed as hell. No, I don't want to take them kids. You take them kids to the park. I'm mad, but you can't do that. Because you told them you're a Forex trader. And you can't tell them that you're feeling. So you walk out and pretend like you okay and you're happy to be a family man or a family woman. But the truth is you're boiling with anger and resentment. And you're pissed. And sometimes if it gets too deep, you're dealing with depression. But you got to come out and pretend like you're just fine. So now you got the pressure of not being able to be successful in the Forex market, but having to stand on the stage and pretend like you're a happy human being. If you know somebody like that, it ain't got to be you, but if you know somebody like that, type of 300 in the box. Just confirm that I'm telling the truth. Please. Please. Somebody confirm that I'm telling the TRUTH up in here. I told you, this is what separates Super Easy from everybody else. Because I don't mind telling the truth about what really goes on for a Forex person who's trying to trade and learn. That's what it feels like. Failure. And if it keeps on going too long, you start considering yourself a failure. You didn't fail at Forex, you're a failure. Now it's personal. All because you didn't have a mentor who told you your trading style is perfectly fine, honey. Your trading style is perfectly fine, sir. Just don't come to work too early. That was the problem. It wasn't your marking up of the charts. The markets will not respect what you have done until midweek. And I have proven that to you guys over and over and over again over the years inside this live class. But it behooves me how we're still not doing it. So again, Uncle P's schedule for trading. I am not looking for reversals on Sundays, Mondays, and going up into parts of Tuesday. I'm not thinking about reversals. I ain't looking at simplicity and sexy analysts for reversals. Now, if I want to do a D1 strategy, which is trend trading or something like that, that's cool. But as far as for what you see with these 51 pips, no, I ain't think about that. That system is on the back burner. Beginning of the week, ocean wave only. Why? Because Sunday, Monday, and most of Tuesday, the market simply wants to go on a trend. That's why you get market makers method people. Come on. Market maker method people. Type a 400 in the box if you study market makers method. I'm going to bless you on what didn't get blessed me. I wasted years of my life. Years. Am I animated? You're doggone right, because I wish I would have known this. I could have recouped years of my life and thousands of lost dollars of enriching the brokers and the market makers simply because nobody gave me the right information. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And what pissed me off more is because guess what? I know I ain't the only one. You got thousands, if not millions, of young traders out there going through the same process, and ain't nobody saying nothing. So your uncle is pissed off. That's why I told y'all this is an important class. We should have had 1,000 people in here, but that's their problem, not yours. Thank you for being here. Now let's go deeper. I constantly heard about, okay, you want to trade the high of the day and the low of the day, and you want to look for the M's and the W patterns, the double tops and the double bottoms. And then I would take those trades and the market would shoot right past. Has that ever happened to any of y'all who traded the market makers method? Yes or no? Come on, I know I ain't the only one. Oh, and thank you for the person who said this is their first time here. Welcome. Welcome to our group. See, look at how many people tell truth in here. This is why life's super easy. We tell truth up in here. The Bible says the truth shall make you free. I would add, if you're willing to accept the truth for what it is. Keep on lying to yourself if you want to, and you'll never make a withdrawal. But we come in here and tell the truth because you're not the only one. So it wasn't nothing wrong with you, sir. It wasn't nothing wrong with you, baby. So get that pressure off of you feeling like a failure in this business. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't nobody like me coming along and telling you the extra little thing you needed to know. And one of the things they kept on talking about is you want to try to catch the high of the week and the low of the week. And I kept asking, well, when is that? Never got an answer. Catch the high of the day and low of the day. Well, when is that? Never got a good answer. And here I go. Looking for them W's and the double tops and the double bottoms. The M at the top, W at the bottom. And the market just shot right past and kept on hitting my stops. And here I go. I'm not telling Nancy, but when she goes to sleep, I'm up still crying. And furious. Why? Because the market wasn't trying to reverse on the beginning of the week. So what is my point? Here it is. if you're a reversal trader, and I know I had told this before, but I'm animating again because just because you heard me say it don't mean that you're actually doing it. So I'm trying to get you guys on a concrete trading schedule. Uncle P only looks at ocean wave trades at the beginning of the week. Sundays, Mondays, and most of Tuesdays. And I'm not even thinking about those markets until around 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, oh, well, you didn't, hold on. If you come to class, I'll tell you. I got an email from somebody being rude. Well, you know what? I don't want your system because you didn't tell me. Look, I'm not obligated to do nothing. But if you would have came to class, I have said this many times. I ain't thinking about these charts until around 9, 10 p.m. Why? Here's the reason why. Let's go deeper. I have said this for years, but it's worth repeating. When the market first opens, this morning, the durable goods reports came out for the U.S. Okay. And I already told y'all about this on the Sunday's video. It was coming out. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, durable goods came out and the market started do, which is what you've seen. So apparently it was good news. At least it was from me. Okay. That means London had a chance to react. Frankfurt market had a chance to react. But guess who's not open yet? The Australian market, the New Zealand market, the CHF, the Swiss market, or better yet, the JPY market, better known as the Asia market, those markets are not open right now. So anything that happens during the New York-London overlap, the other markets have to open up first, and then they have to have their turn at reacting to it. So if you're getting in too early, even during the late session of the Asian session, can you see why you're still getting slapped? Again, it's all about timing, not just your strategy. Ain't nothing worse than a good dancer who's dancing to the wrong music, because you could be a perfect dancer, but you're going to look like a fool if you're dancing to the wrong song. And we've all seen somebody who think they the best dancer, but it's kind of like, are you hearing the same music I'm hearing? Because you way off. Type of 45 if you know what I'm talking about. You just look awkward. And even if you were a good dancer, I can't really dig your dancing because guess what? Here's this rap song, but you're trying to do line dancing. It don't add up. And you could have been the best line dancer, but I wouldn't consider you a good line dancer because your line dance ain't adding up to this rap song. So you got a great strategy, but you coming to this market at the wrong time, and the market is saying you crazy. Are you seeing what I'm saying? I entered this trade this morning before class. And as you can see, I was already up 60-something pips from the time I woke up this morning and entered the trade. And I'm still up 50, still running on my demo. I closed out on this other account, but on this demo, you can still see. What day did I do it? Wednesday. That's when all this marking of the chart and reversals and this and that came into play. Look at this. Look at the arrow. Look at my entry. 415 are clean, clean, clean. Y'all see this? Real simple. No brainer. Easy money. But on what day? On what day? Type now. Liz can't be the only person. What day? How long have I been telling you this? So the question is, if you know this, well, why he going over something he did all the time? Because I'm asking the question in my head, why are you still looking at these charts for reversals if you already know what I done told you already? What is wrong with you then? You can't blame a trading system. You can't blame your broker. You can't blame people. You got to blame you. If you know this, then why are you still doing bad habits? This is exactly what I'm talking about when I started this class. You're taking 40, 50 trades a week and only a couple of them working out. Why? Because you're taking bad trades at the beginning of the week. You flustered, you pissed off, your account is almost at zero. And then when your strategy is supposed to be used, you barely got anything left. And here's another clear example of me just simply waiting until midweek, jumped in. Here's the 4 hour, dropped to the 15-minute, and woohoo, there it goes. Yesterday was Tuesday. You had a couple of them on Tuesday. So why ain't you doing the right thing? I know you don't like coaching, but it's the truth. You got to ask yourself, why am I doing it? He's right. Think about the trades you took this week so far. Were they reversals? On a Sunday and Monday? Definitely not on a Sunday and Monday. There may be exceptions on Tuesday after the London market opens. But the truth is he stepping on my toes? And I'm angry with him because he's trying to help me by giving me the truth about me, not the markets. It's you. I've spent all weekend long marking up my charts. Don't you ever do that again. Do not even think about marking up your charts until late Monday going into Tuesday. Preferably, if I was to be coaching me back in the day about marking up my charts, which is why I built these systems to automate what took me hours away from my family to do. Now it does it in seconds for me. I can click to any chart and see exactly how I would have marked up my charts. That's why Simplicity and Sexy Analyst is in existence. That's why. It's doing exactly what took me hours to do, one by one. Only for me to have to wipe it all off because none of it was applicable. And then I had to, watch this, repaint my charts again. Yes, it should. When you was drawing your trend lines and your support and resistance on Sunday and then the market blew right past it, did you keep that same stuff in place or did you erase everything and had to start all over again? Type if I'm telling the TRUTH, type truth in the box. That's all repainting is. It's just recalibrating to match up to exactly what the market is now doing. Now, you can cut down on a lot of that personal repainting, meaning that you have to keep redrawing your indicators or redrawing your trend lines and your support and resistance. Or I like to mark up my charts myself. Okay, that's fine. But don't come to work marking up nothing until Tuesday if you're going to be a reversal trader. You have your weekend off. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You can now return to your family. Your family can have you back now. That's what I would have told Uncle P back in the day. Young man, you are on the right track, but you're just doing it on the wrong day. Don't come to work with that trading style until at least late Tuesday. But you'll find best it'll work on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If this is helpful so far, somebody type amen in the box. If I had to go back and talk to me, and this is still my trading style, okay, so you can clearly see, I would simply tell myself, do not waste your weekend away from your family. It's a waste of time. It's not going to work. Come to work, use your same trading style because it is a good trading style, young man. But the market won't be ready for you until midweek. I could have taken at least 5 years of my trading career off of frustration. Nothing to show for it. Simply because of that little bit of information. And I have proven this over and over and over again in this class. This ain't the first time I'm saying this. Some of you guys been here for a while, but it's worth repeating. So it cannot get past just your conscious mind, but get deep into your below mind. So that when you get emotional about just itching to go get in them charts, you can rebuke yourself and say, no, unless I get Uncle P's ocean wave system to trade the trend is not my friend on Sundays, Mondays, and going into Tuesdays. So therefore, the only task I have as a Forex trader is to restrain myself from even looking at these charts, getting tempted. Don't you ever open your mouth again about a drug addict or this person is on crack and this person on drugs and these people and these people. Sit down and shut up and humble yourself because you are a Forex addict. Think I'm lying? If you're a reversal trader, I want to see how long you can hold yourself back from even touching these charts. Can you withhold yourself from even looking at these charts until Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Your addicted self got to be in the trade. So yes, you heard me say this for many years now, and yet you still can't restrain yourself. So shut up and sit down and be humble. Can't stand cocky people. Make my skin itch. They always acting like they ain't got no flaws. Quick to rebuke everybody else, slow to want to hear about what they do wrong. God forbid I hang around people like that. Oh no. When I was younger, I tolerated them in this age. Hell no. Lord forgive me. No. I got no part of it. These people. But when it comes to the Forex market, you can't constrain your hands for nothing. You know doggone well I've been saying this for a long time, and you still can control your habits. That is why you continue to have your little secret addiction and your secret frustration. Now, if you're new here, congratulations, because nobody told you this. But I'm rebuking the ones who have come and been here for a while, and you still can't control your habits. So you can't blame the market makers. You can't blame the broker. You can't blame the market. You can't blame the indicators. It is you. Because your style of trading is not equivalent to what the market wants to do until when? Type. Give me that MW. Come on now. Midweek. Market making method people. What was you supposed to look for? The M's and the W's? Double top, double bottom? No, that ain't for a double top and double bottom for us. That is midweek. Midweek, we look for that stuff. So don't show up until midweek. That's your double top and double bottom. What is the M pattern? The M is a double top. That's why it's an M shape. The W at the bottom looks like a W because it's double bottoming. Okay? So for us, that represents don't come to work until midweek if you're going to be a reversal trader. What is a reversal trader again? And then we're going to move on. A reversal trader is a person who's looked for supply and demand zones, support and resistance levels. You're drawing up trend lines, hoping that price action will bounce and reverse off of these levels. If that's you, just wait till midweek. That's your M's and W's. Wait. Uncle B, how can I increase my winning percentage? Wait. Now, here's the funny thing. When it does hit midweek, I ain't really thinking about ocean wave. Did y'all hear what I just said? I depend highly on ocean wave to trend trade in the beginning of the week. But once it hit midweek, I'm really not thinking about ocean wave. It did its job in the beginning. So for those who only got the ocean wave system, here's the good news for you. You come to work on Sunday, Monday, and most Tuesday, and then you're off for the rest of the week. No more trading for you. You're off. If you're a reversal trader, you only have to come to work some Tuesdays. There are exceptions, some Tuesdays, but mainly if we're going to say it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then you off. So for each party, I want to see who's paying attention. For each, whatever your style is, if you're a trend trader or you're a reversal trader, technically, how many days a week do you need to come to work? Oh, let me do this. Is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is some good stuff, Jesus. Should charge, took an offering up for this class. Now y'all getting it. You only need to show up 2 to 3 times a week for your trading style. Isn't that freaking amazing? The high of the week and the low of the week is set by the trend trades in the beginning of the week that pushed it to its ultimate high or pushed it to its ultimate low. And those are set going into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I do trade sometimes if I see that the market held on. And then late into Friday, they do what I call the Friday flush. So that's why Friday, sometimes you can get some good trades on Friday because they'll hold it up there tight. But then the institutions, they say, all right, let's clear the books on Friday before market close. And you get some beautiful reversals. But what day is that still? Towards the end of the week. It's not the beginning. So then technically, how are the highs and the lows of the week set? By the trend that happened on Sunday, Monday, and much of Tuesday. That set up the high for the week and the low of the week. Now you swoop in with your reversal trading self. All you got to do is show up. Let them do the work. And then you just show up and take some nice little... Lord Jesus, I closed it out too quick. Look at this, y'all. Look, see, it's still happening. Oh, right in front of your eyes. Can't nobody say, oh, Uncle P is a scammer here, this and that. You don't know what he's talking about. These trades I took this morning. Look at this. Oh, look at that, baby. Dang, I closed it out too soon on my live one. Woo! How many of y'all seeing this live? Live. You can go to your own charts and verify this. Live, baby. 51 here. Look at this. This is GCAD. Lord have mercy. Let me see what gold doing. Gold's still sitting this little sneaky butt there. It ain't went nowhere, but that's all right. It's still getting something. See that entry? Y'all see that entry on gold? Look at that. Look at that, Jesus. When did this happen? What happened yesterday? It continued to push and hit people's stops, and now midweek, it's ready to do a little something. How many of these you seeing? You still think I'm lying, huh? Or is it your uncle actually might be telling you some truth? Could it be possible? Oh, look at that, boy. Some good stuff. Oh, I'm crying because I could have stayed in that trade longer. Oh, my God. And yes, I went into a little drawdown this morning. It was okay. As long as I didn't hit my stop, why I'm worried about it? Just let it go in 2000. Hey, it pulled back up because you can't. I try to get it perfect of an entry, but it wiggled around a little bit and shot up a little bit further. And the larger the account, the more you're going to freak out because you see a woman drawdown. I'm going to be sit still. Relax. That's part of the problem. They're trying to fake you out, get you scared, and then look at this big old drop. Oh, my gosh, look at there. This was a clean 415er. Clean 415er. Just like I done taught y'all over the years. Only thing I was missing all those years was somebody to tell me, Uncle P, you have a wonderful trading style. Everything's perfect, but just don't come until midweek for this style. In the beginning of the week, trend trade with Ocean Wave. Midweek, don't even think about Ocean Wave because it did its job. It has set the high for the week. So those who have both of my trading systems, do you now understand how Uncle P is using his trading systems? Ocean Wave, I tend to look at the charts around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9, 10, something like that. The market is real slow. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted. I want to make sure that the Asian market and the Australian market were open and had enough time to react to whatever happened in the previous session that happened in the New York, London overlap. Y'all got y'all's turn reacting? Y'all good? Y'all good? Okay, cool. Here I come when y'all all relaxed and cool. No more jumping around. And here I come, and I'm going to look and see what's available. If there's nothing available, I'll come back tomorrow. Typically, there is in the beginning of the week. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday most of the time. Midweek, thank you very much for setting up the highs and the lows, Ocean Wave. Thank you for trending me up in those levels. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now it's midweek, so I have to ditch you. I'll see you back on when. Watch this question. Watch this question. Ocean Wave, thank you very much for the blessing you gave me. I will see you when. When do I? It's midweek. There you go. Darius got it first. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Now y'all getting it. Everybody, show me some markups. This is your problem. You too hurry up. I'm gonna have people tell me, you ain't a good mentor. You're not the right mentor for me. And then they get over the years still blowing these accounts. Why? Because you want to be the person. Go to the chart. Hurry, just go to the chart. He talked too much. Then go somewhere else. Take your foolish, don't have patience self, and this is part of your problem. What you need to hear, you too impatient, stick around to hear it. That's the problem. Do not come to work until it's your time. Well, I just like trading a trend. Then show up on Sunday, Monday, and most of Tuesday. Other than that, sit your butt down and take the rest of the week off because it ain't for you. Uncle P, I'm doing extremely well with Ocean Wave, but as soon as the middle of the week hits, I don't know, I start losing trade because it ain't time to trend trade no more. The market's done doing that. See, it ain't about the trading systems, people. Everybody's looking for a holy grail. You wonder why there's no holy grail? Because the problem is it is a holy grail only if you use it on the right days when the market wants to accept that kind of style. Let me give y'all one more example and I'll be done. 15 to 30 minutes, my favorite, Eric. Ocean Wave, 15 to 30 minutes. You can do 1 hour too, it's up to you. But again, play around with it. Because again, here's my way of doing it. Some people, they like the scalp. So they like the 1 minute, 5 minute. You can trade off of those too with the Ocean Wave. That's fine. Do your thing. I'm just telling you how I do it. 15, 30 minutes, around 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I don't even have the MT4 or the MT5, whatever y'all have. I don't even have it on my phone no more. I don't even want to know. That was driving me nuts. Every few minutes staring at the trades, driving myself crazy. And this morning, I did, while I was cleaning and doing some things and changing the fish tank water, I did come in and check this morning because this thing, I was like, whoa! And this, I got in and it shot up a little bit. And I see when it started going past your entry, you go, whoa, what's going on? But I went back to the 4 hour and calmed myself. If it's still in structure, it's still in structure. Relax. Go on somewhere else. That's why I don't have it on my phone no more. That's why. I want peace of mind when I trade. Some of y'all want to trade these bigger accounts. If you can't handle $10, looking in drawdown on $10, certainly you ain't gonna handle a $300, $400, $500,000 prop firm account, and you in drawdown by a couple of G's, and you still got to sit still. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. And this is why practicing on small accounts is the best way to go about it before you jump to something bigger, so you can condition not the markets, but yourself to be prepared for what happens. So you can get used to it and say, you know what? Yeah, he was right. What time did I look at these charts? Let me be concrete on this. Midweek reversals. What time am I looking? About 5, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, around that time. What time am I doing ocean? I want y'all to type. Thank you, Donna. Yes, I have posted a schedule. I even gave out a schedule. Guess what? People don't look at their schedule. They don't pay attention, Ms. Donna. Thank you, Ms. Donna. Thank you. And by the way, everybody, Ms. Donna in the house. Yay. I even gave them a trade schedule, didn't I, Donna? And who respects it? Nobody. They do their own thing. This is the point. This is the point. It's not about additional information. It's about using the information you got and controlling you. You're the problem. Yes, I sure did give everybody a schedule with exact times and what days and all that stuff. And I ain't going through it again. If you didn't get it before, oh, well, then you should have came. Too bad. Sorry. So I'm going to give you my times again. Then I'm going to open up for Q&A. And then I'm getting ready because I got to head out of town. Well, here we go. Ocean Wave. Beast of a system. Absolute freaking beast. If you only got Ocean Wave, you only need to work just a few days a week in the beginning of the week for the Ocean Wave to do its job, give you all the pips you need, and you cut out. You're done. Sundays, Mondays, and going in Tuesdays, man, I'm looking at Ocean Wave around 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or let me rephrase it like this, 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. I don't live in New York, but I'm on the East Coast. 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. Now, whatever time that is, I don't know. Let me see this question. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm going to give you guys the time, and then wherever zone you're in, wherever you're located, you can be able to figure that out, okay? Because I don't want to confirm and say, yes, this, and it might not be. I don't want to give the wrong information. But here's the time, and then you can look it up on your and do a world clock and compare it and see when it is the exact time in your area, just to make sure, just to be on the safe side, okay? Because I get people listening to me all over the globe. Oh, come on, this thing dropping. Y'all see this trade? That's why I'm leaving it running in front of y'all. It's another example of what I meant. That you could have taken. Oh my God, I got out too soon. But here's the thing. You better go out with some profit than to be greedy and end up with nothing. Oh my gosh. Are y'all seeing this? Type a yes if y'all seeing this. Let me make this bigger so make sure everybody can see what's going on. Oh my God. Look at the entry. 415er. There was the arrow. Went down. See that drawdown? See how I came back up on drawdown? But see my entry? Okay. Oh my God. Get there. GCAD. Now, this one is sitting on support. You can see it sitting on support. So, for me, trading somebody else's money, yeah, matter of fact, hold on. Did I? Talking to y'all. Hold on. Whoa! I didn't do it yet. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whoa. Let me take my money on that one. Woo! Jesus. Okay, let's go to gold. Oh, look at there. What I tell y'all? Look at there. It It finally started moving. It's finally started moving. Pauline, sure, I'll show you how to do that, honey. Just hold tight. Hold tight. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll certainly show you how to do that. It only takes seconds. Ooh. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Didn't I tell y'all? What day is this? Type, 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 type. Live in front of you. Live. The AU trade already closed out. Let me see. Oh, goodness, I got out. Oh. Here's the point. It's cool. God, thank you. Because here's the point. I didn't know. You see how I sat on support? So I just took my money and ran. I lived to trade another day. Don't worry about it. Hey, be grateful for what you got. It wasn't a loss. You made some profit. Okay. We ain't Nostradamus who can read the future. I'm so glad for anybody who's brand new, by the way. Because now you hearing this class and you seeing it with your own eyes. Thank you for being here. Oh, God, it's good. Woo. Happy Thanksgiving. How about that, y'all, boys and girls? How about that? All in one day. It wasn't even the day. I told y'all. When do I come to work for reversals? Type, 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 type. What did I say? I want to make sure everybody's clear. What day and what time? What day and what time? Yes, midweek. What time? There you go. Tuesday or Wednesday, 5 p.m. I'm sorry, Tuesdays going into Wednesday, because you'll find some too on Tuesdays as well sometimes. Just depends on how far the market got pushed. But mainly Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or let me rephrase it. 5 a.m. New York time. 5 to 6 a.m. New York time. London has already opened. It had already tried to do its stop hunts and all that foolishness. Everything's starting to calm down. And then I come afterwards. 5 to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or New York time. What days? Some Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And if it drags out, then yes, I may go glance on Friday morning. Get a couple of pips before the weekend and then close it out before the weekend is over. In other words, midweek, I can go any of those days, 5 to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or New York time for this reversals. Symbol changer, you got to find your own. Somebody gave me this one, so I can't give it away to people. It was a gift for me because I teach class. So they say, hey, here's something to help you out. But there are other ones out there. So you got to go look, though. Can't give you this one. Okay. All right. I think this was a wonderful class right before Thanksgiving. I'm praying that this class was a blessing to you. I'm really grateful that God allowed us to be together today. And I'm really grateful that these trades happened live in class in front of your eyes. So you who have been trading for years can now clearly see what I am talking about. It was never anything wrong with your trading strategy and your style of trading. It was never anything wrong with it. It was just that the people who provided didn't teach you when to use your style. So you were coming to work early and it didn't work out. On a job, coming to work early, cool. Doing extra work, cool. That works for the corporate world. But in the world of Forex, it's very tight and concrete. So if you got my ocean wave system, which I absolutely am deeply in love with, but I only need to look at it Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, 9 p.m. New York time to look for setups, because this is how the market is being pushed to these highs and lows of the week. That's how it's being done. It's being done through the trend. They're pushing that trend in the beginning of the week to create these highs going into midweek. Then when they have reached and taken out everybody who marked up their charts, oh God, I don't want to hear this statement, Jesus. He put on, I almost have to tell it to you. Everybody, watch this. Oh, this is so good. Oh my God, watch this. This is so good. I wish I had at least 5,000 people hearing my voice, because I could change their life and trading today. No more romanticizing and fantasizing about what it would be like to be like somebody who I saw on YouTube. It can be you. Here we go. Never mind. Never mind. All right, let's get to questions, and then we're going to wrap this class up. NKP, is it too late to get this trade? Watch this. I see it's almost at my take profit. Everybody see this? It's almost at my take profit. What should you do? Talk to me. Come on, talk. What should you do? You got it. Take that money and run. Closing trades out. Even if you see, I could have got double the amount I had got. Oh my God. Or at least enough to 30 on there. Another 30 pips on that. See, don't be greedy. Woo! Look at that. 60 pips. So 80. So that was like 83 pips. And here's 62 more pips. Y'all see this? Okay. And that's just from this morning. All I did, I literally woke up, couldn't sleep, woke up this morning. I know I got to go travel, so I couldn't sleep, got up, did the fish tank, the main fish tank, which is about 200, 300 gallon fish tank, got up, did my prayer time and everything else. Around 5 to 6 a.m. New York time, I looked and I said, okay, what y'all got going on here? And I placed my trades, and I had to sit back and relax. And it shook its butt and wiggled a little bit and did a little this and a little bit of that. But guess what? Here's gold paying off. GCAD paid off. GU paid off. The only one that's probably sitting still, which is a slow pair, that's this one here. So how many of the trades I took this morning actually were profitable? We did GBP USD, we did GBP CAD, we did gold, and we did AUD NZD. How many of these trades did we do all right on? Or let me rephrase that. Did I lose any trades this morning? Because see here, I can just say, you know what? You ain't did nothing. All right, I'll close you out. So that's 3 winners and one break even, we'll say, because it's you got the broker charging me 3.5 pips, so it was like 7 pips. So realistically, it was just break even, break even, no big deal. Oh my God, look at that, 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 baby. Look at that, baby. I didn't lose any trades. You know why? Because I came to work on time. That's all I did. I just came to work on time. Now, if you want to let these run, here's something you could do. Watch this. Your stop loss. And I haven't forgot about you, lady, young lady who asked about how to place a trade. You can move your stop loss right here into below your entry, so that now you're in take profit. Then you're good to go. So no matter what, if this thing pops up, it's going to hit here, and at least you made something. But for me, and tomorrow's the holiday, I'll just take everything I got, and I'll come back next week. I'm done for the week. Finito. I'm good. Done. Came to work, did all these winning trades in a matter of hours, and now I'm done for the week. So before I get to these hands, and then I got to show this young lady how to place trades, watch this. If I'm a reversal trader and I just took these couple of trades this week, and then I say, you know what, I'm done for the week. Would you be happy with the fact that you only took 4 trades for the week and 3 out of the 4 won? This other one was just break even. Would you be happy coming to work only a few hours and you did that? Type of yes, 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 yes. Keep them yeses coming. I'm seeing them. Come on. Talk to me. Would you really be happy doing that? Can you see you could have been doing this? Can you see why it was complete asinine for them to not tell you about midweek reversals and how the market itself actually works? Not the strategy, but how the market works. Because you could have been doing this. And you could have been doing withdrawals a long time ago. If this is your style, you have no business even thinking about these charts until Tuesday around 5 to 6 a.m. New York time. So why you spend all them hours on your weekends marking up charts and doing this and that? And on Sunday, blowing accounts and getting frustrated. Monday, you're blowing an account. By the time Tuesday came around, you keep telling yourself, I knew I was right. You were right on the wrong days. And what if this is all you did was take a couple of trades a week and you're finished for the week? Could you not now be profitable? Thank you, Kurt. You're absolutely right. This is why I said it should have been 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 Forex traders around the globe listening to Uncle P. Today's class alone would have changed their life because the problem is we're doing too much because nobody taught us differently. Let me give you guys this, and then I'm going to place a trade for this young lady. Let me give you guys this. Write this in your notes. Write this in your notes. There's a difference between ignorant and being foolish. Write this in your notes. Don't ever forget this, aka Uncle P, hashtag Uncle P. There's a difference between ignorance and foolishness. And I got 2 groups in here, except for those who've already bypassed this and graduated out of this level. Outside of that, there's 2 groups in here. Ignorant means you never knew the information. You was blind to the information. Foolish means you knew it and you just can't control yourself. You just got to trade on Sundays and Mondays. And you're not trading with the ocean wave to go with the trend. You marked up your charts on the weekend and you still blowing accounts on Sundays and Mondays. You know what I told you, and you still can't stop yourself. That means you have an addiction. And you can pray about that. Get an accountability partner to hold you accountable. Come out the closet. Everybody want to come out the closet. You come out your closet and find somebody who can hold you accountable. So you can rein in and control yourself because you're being foolish. Foolish people know this information and they can't stop themselves. Now you're being foolish. Ignorant people are blind to the fact because I was ignorant because I just didn't know. I was ignorant to the fact. See, that's what that term, ignorant don't mean you stupid. It just means you were blind to the information. Nobody told you. So I spent years in ignorance because they didn't tell me. Even when I asked, nobody told me. The only way, by God's grace and mercy, that I can sit here and tell you guys this is because I had to start looking at it from a relationship standpoint, not markets, relationship. Because in relationships, I'm always watching people's behavioral patterns. That's why I'm much better in talking about relationships than I am Forex. Over the years, I've dealt with thousands of people in relationships, and I saw behavioral patterns, repeatable patterns that people do. And then when I turned my eyes back to this market, I started seeing the market not from this financial engine, but I started looking at its behavioral patterns. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, there it is. You got a pattern too, just like people. Outside of that, I never would have known people. I would still be in ignorance. Because to this very day, I cannot tell you that I know a lot of Forex traders around the globe, but to be quite honest with you, I still have never heard a single one of them even mention anything about this much. And those who did, they were very, soft-spoken about it. They weren't going into details about the weekly cycles. So you hear about weekly cycles, but it was said in these terms that you really couldn't understand. And they didn't keep it simple. So I still didn't benefit from it. Heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. And my wife suffered that. She watched me suffer for years. Young lady, you asked me, how do you place a trade? Thank you so much for coming, by the way. I love new people. All right, so let's just assume this is sitting on the low of the day, okay, according to this ADR. This is the low of the day. Now, this does not qualify as an actual trade because it doesn't have what we're looking for, okay? It doesn't have confirmations or anything that we're looking for, so don't take this trade. I'm just randomly picking something so that I can show her how to take place a trade. It's literally, it only takes seconds to do, okay? Once you figure out what trade you want to take, you're going to right-click. You're going to go down, and this is recorded, and we are 1 hour and 31 minutes in, which I'm way over my time, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to do it anywhere. Anywhere on these charts, you can right-click. You can go down to trading, slide over to the next category, and click on new order. Okay, now there's other ways of doing it, but I'm just telling you the fastest way that worked for me. And I'm going to walk you through step by step. Then I'm going to close the trade, and I'm just going to do it in actual speed as if I was doing it all alone. Okay, watch this. You're going to select how much you want to put on that trade, and that depends on what percentage you'll have in your account. I recommend only place about 1 to 2% of your account balance on the trade at any given time. Okay. So for the sake of argument, let's just use a nickel, okay? Okay, right? Now, at this point, it's asking you, do you want to sell or do you want to buy? If I'm thinking it's going to go up, I'm going to click on what? Everybody help our fellow member out. If I think it's going to go up, well, do I click on a buy or sell? Type. Let's help her out. Don't you act like you, come on now, humble yourself. You was one time or another, dude. You had your first day too in school. Come on, let's all help her out. We're a family. Good. We're going to click on buy. If we think it's going up, we buy. If we think it's going down, we sell. So I think this may, okay. Now, again, I do not, under any circumstance, take this trade because I would not be taking this trade on a real account. I'm just doing a demonstration just to place a trade, okay? So in this case, I'll say, you know what, let me go to a better one. Let's just go back to AUD and ZD, okay? And let's just say, for the argument's sake, hey, this is hitting up in this area. I see resistance and all. You know how we mark up our charts. I see this resistance right here, Uncle P. I see resistance. I think it might go down. Cool. So let's right-click, go down to trading, go to new order, and it's asking you here, how much do you want to put on the trade? Okay. Right here, you can actually input. So let's just say, and I hit my mouse. Let me show you this so you know. Oh, Jesus. Let me go get this mouse right here. On your mouse, you can hit the center button right here. Just tap it, and it'll bring up what's called, oops, hold on one second. Okay, your crosshairs. And what that does is allow you to move this thing up so you can say, okay, I think I want my stop loss right there. And you can see the number is 1.09024. Okay. And then if you want your take profit to be right here, you can put that number in. So you can pre-do all of this stuff and walk away and never even look at the trade again, sis. Okay, now watch this. So again, I'm going to place this trade, go to new order, and I'm going to place this trade, and I'm going to say, I want my stop loss to be 109,030 because that's what it looks like up here. So let's do it. So 1.09030. And then my take profit, and just so you know, your stop loss, it protects your account. So if the trade shoots up and go in the wrong direction, it'll automatically get you out so that you're not going to lose any more than what you said you're willing to risk. Okay. Now, the take profit is down here. So I can hit the middle of my thing. It brings up these crosshairs, and I can slide this and say, well, I want to do a 1-to-1, which means if my stop loss is 20 pips, then I want my take profit to be 20 pips or whatever. You can put whatever. But for the sake of argument, we're just going to select this. And this is 1.08272. And y'all hold tight. I'm just helping her, and then I'm getting to the Q&A. 0.08272. All right, everything's in place. How much do you want to put? Here's your stop loss. Here's your take profit. And what do I hit, everybody? I think it's going to go down. Do I hit sell or do I hit buy? Help our sister out. Help her out. Don't you act like you don't know. It was your first time. You didn't know. Sell, sister. I like that. Sell, 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 sell. Okay. And we hit sell button. And look, the whole trade is in place. I have my entry right here, which is where the green dotted line is. I have my stop loss in case the trade goes wrong. Okay. And with a nickel piece upon this, I'm only going to lose $9.57 or 52 cents. Or if you look in that little box, and how do I get this box? I just hover my mouse over the line, and it will give you a data information. It will tell you how much you're going to lose, which if I lose this, I'm going to only lose $9.52, and that is 31 pips. But if I win this trade, I will make $13.24, and I will make 44 pips. All right. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm actually going to show you another way of doing it. You can right click, and here's the faster way that most of us do. Okay. I'm going to just hit sell instantly. I'm not going to fill in them boxes. And then you can hover your mouse over this line, the entry line, this green dotted line is where you're in. You're going to drag it up to that same spot, and that's in place. And you're going to drag this down to this spot, and you're done. Okay. See how fast that was? Didn't even take a minute. Now I'm going to do this without talking to y'all. Okay. And then I'll go to the Q&As. Somebody tell me how fast was that? Type. Anybody? How fast you think that was? You can guess. How fast was that? Yep, y'all about right. Between 5 to 10 seconds. That is all it takes to go to work. And when you have the right trading system, that's all it took me to place my trades on each one of them this morning. I didn't have to, especially if you got simplicity, sexy analysts. This is why you want to invest in the right tools. The same stuff that would take you all day marking up your charts. Guess what? I took a glance. I see that it's, hey, I see all this clustering going up on here. Why? It's right there. I see all that. What's the likelihood of this going back up? It could. But right now, it looks like this is where it wants to be stuck. It's a lower high. See, here's the high area. I'm going to mark it up so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Not saying this is a good trade. No, I wouldn't take it. I close out all my stuff. You ain't doing nothing yet. I can wait. But here's the high area. You can see all those candles up here. Then it dropped and came back up and created another high. But is this high point lower than this high? Yes or no? Here's another thing that they taught so complicated, it made freaking no sense to me. So you got your LH and you got your L this, and what are you talking about? See, it's a lower high, man. It's a lower high. What are you not getting? I don't get what you're teaching, bro. So I quit and went to another mentor. But they just assumed that as a new person, I know what you're talking about. Bro, this is new language. I don't know what you're talking about. The hell, Lord, forgive me. I mean, it was. I had a frustrating journey. Mentors acting like they never started from the beginning themselves. Talk down to you like you stupid. I'm new. This is what they mean by a lower high. It creates a high point, comes down and shoots back up. But when it does stop, this high point ain't as high as this one. So therefore, that's where you get the term lower highs. It's still a high point, but it's lower than this. And if this drops, comes back up and stops right here and create a high point, it's still lower than this one and lower than that one. And that's where the lower high came from. And in reverse, they got higher lows. That means as it's going up, it will go up, pause. For an example, right here, here's a low point, okay? Here's low. And then it's shot all the way up and stopped and created another low point. But as you can see, this low point is way higher than this one, okay? So that's what they call a higher low. Lower high, higher low. I hope that helps somebody. Because the way they taught me, it was so complicated, I cried. I was frustrated. So, thank you. So it did help somebody. Okay, thank you. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. Okay, now let me get to these hands. That's why I want new people coming to class. If you're brand new, you should be showing up every single week that I have a class. Every week you should be here. And don't feel bad. Raise your hand and ask a question. I'm here to help you. I'm sympathetic to the new people. I'm sick of these cocky people. Even in our group, that's why you got to go. Why? I remember somebody said, well, why you got this group? Yeah, and you should just open up a separate group for newbies and have one for us. What? No, why don't we get you out of the group? Because you ain't got the character that I'm looking for. If you that advanced, then why don't you leave this group? Because you forgetting where you came from. You act like you came out your mama's womb clicking on these charts and checking pips. And you're the very type of person that irritates me because that's what they did to me. And you think I'm going to separate them people from you? No, you separate from us. We're not a good fit for you. God forbid I deal with people like that. They get under my skin. If a new person comes in here and they got questions, you darn sure know I'm going to stop and help them. I will not leave people behind. Because just like you had your Forex dreams and goals, so do they. It's just that they just getting started and you are a little more advanced. Instead of talking about them, why don't you reach back and help them? Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Always acting like you know everything. Back up and humble yourself. Now let me get to these hands, okay? And I will show you a quick 415 of Miss Sabrina while I'm pulling up D. D, go ahead and unmute, and I will take your hand. All right, let me, while she's doing that, here's a simple 415. As you guys can see, it hit the simplicity zone at the top. Go ahead and unmute. D, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I got you, okay? All right, so as you can see, it tap danced off the very top of the zone on the simplicity zone. If you got the sexy analyst, which I highly recommend you get them both together because it's going to give you so much data. It simplifies everything for you because now you got your trend lines. It was the top of the trend lines. You can see them little yellow dots in the background. That's my resistance dots. You got all the information I need. That's saying it's stalling out. Furthermore, group for those who are new, help them out. How many candles need to be touching off the top of the zone? Type. Help the new people out. We're family. There you go. Thank you, Rob. Rob got it first. Reg, you got it next. 2 or more candles. They can touch or at least be wiggling their toes up in that area. All it's telling me, because it's not about whether it touch exactly to the tip. What I'm looking for is stalling, meaning that it's losing its strength. So the chances of it going further, it may not do so because it's losing its momentum. That's why I'm looking for more confirmation. 2 or more candles hanging up in that area, and it's not going past it. That lets me know that, okay, on the 4-hour chart, watch this, because I'm a 4-hour fan. On the 4-hour chart, that means you have 4 hours. The second candle came in and it couldn't do it. That's 8 hours worth of trying. And then every candle after that, that's tap dancing in that area, is more confirmation to make me feel comfortable that you lost momentum. Have y'all ever, hey D, let me entertain me for a second. Have you ever watched a boxing match?
Of course. Yes, sir.
Okay, D, and riddle me this. Have you ever seen a boxer who came out and they were just throwing them? They were throwing them hands. They was throwing them gloves, making the other person eat them. Eat these gloves, eat these gloves, eat these gloves. But by the third round, they started slowing down. 4th round, they was real slow. You ever seen that?
Yes.
They came out on fire, 1st, 2nd round. About 3rd round, 4th round, especially the 5th round, they wasn't throwing them hands as much as they were in the beginning, were they?
Not at all.
You know why? Because they got tired and they lost momentum. That's exactly what I'm looking for in this market. You throwing them blows, you throwing them blows, you throwing them blows, but I'm going to hold on. Let me see what you did. 1st hour, boom, you throwing them blows. You was doing good. 2nd, here comes that candle, and look at this one. You didn't even have enough strength to even touch the top. Oh, you got my attention now. Why? Because you are getting tired. And then what do we do after that? Type, everybody. What do we do afterwards? It's a 1-2 step we do. We look for the exhaustion. And what do we do next? There you go. Sabrina got it. Hi, baby. Yes, ma'am. Everything okay? Okay. Yeah. What time are you going to be back? Okay. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be done by the time you get here, Precious. All right. Miss you. All right. I even like her voice. God, she has a nice voice. Just pleasant. Okay. Anyway, so all we're doing is we look for exhaustion, 1, 2 or more candles, just showing us you're tired. Drop to the 15-minute, wait for the arrow showing entry. We drop into that entry. We go back to the 4-hour and place our stop loss and our take profit, and you're done. That's it. 2 steps. 4-hour, 2 or more candles, drop to the 15-minute, look for the arrow, place the trade, go back to the 4-hour, place our stop loss somewhere above this zone, up out of the way, and then we go on about our day. We don't look back. Okay? D, how can I help you, my brother?
Well, I just wanted to be a testimony to you. I took gold, I believe it was on Sunday or Monday. And I sat on my hands. I let my trade run with Ocean Wave, and I collected over 375 pips.
Congrats. There you go.
On gold. So thank you. I'm over here, and I think I told you before, over here in South Africa.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
In Durban, yeah. So thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And today you opened my eyes some more with the reversal timing on from Sunday to Tuesday, basically, and looking for those reversals. So that really helps a lot. I really appreciate everything you're doing.
Before you go, let's take a look at something. All right, I'm gonna bring up what's called our day separators. Just hit Control Y. Okay. All right.
Okay.
When did this price drop? Today, right?
Yeah.
But the arrow came in, and this is what scares us, because it came in and it started sliding in our favor and came up and did what? Boop, a retest. And this is where we get scared. But you got to hang tight. And this is why I constantly go back to the 4-hour for confirmation that it has not broken out of this zone. This is why this zone is so important to me. If I stay on this shorter time frame, it's going to have me freaking out and pissing in my pants. But the fact is when I go to this higher time frame, it shows me exactly what I need to know. How many candles? 2 or more. You see? And look at this. And you tried to come back up, but you couldn't break through this barrier. And therefore, that indicates what? Exhaustion. Remember that boxer? This is why we shouldn't be looking at our phones and charts all day long, because it can wiggle and move around, and it may even take a day or two before it plays out. Who are we to say, well, because I placed the trade today, I'm expecting that it should be playing out in a few hours. Sometimes this trade can play out over 24 hours, 48 hours. It may even take 3 days. And I learned that from a very influential, high up, multi-millionaire trader who helped me to get my psyche together, that just because you place the trade today don't mean it's going to play out tomorrow. It can drag out for a few days before it actually makes its move. And the reason I'm sharing it with you, my brother, is because look at what happened with gold. See, here was when the arrow came out. It played around, and it took over 24 hours, but then it did do its drop just like this said it was going to do. So patience after trade, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, my brother. That's good stuff.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, cool. All right, let me go to Mark. Mark, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Uncle P, can you hear me?
I certainly can. Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? I jumped on board probably 2 days ago, and I'm trying to get it all set up. I'm pretty much at the end of it. I watched all the videos, and I just downloaded it,
Okay.
and I'm at a sticking place.
Okay.
You know that part where you said at the market watch where you can have all those little different numbers on the end of those Forex pairs?
Let me go to my market watch for everybody. This is that little up and down arrow. Okay.
Yeah, and I was trying to put that stuff into input. So last night it gave me, I don't know if you might have a technical department for this, but I figured I'd come on live and ask you though. But um, it had all these numbers on the end of it last night, and this morning when I pulled it up,
Of each one of these.
yeah, it had like, because you had said in the video that some brokers will have like number ones, twos, threes, and you got to
Yeah.
put it in exactly like it has.
Yeah. Are you
Well, I
talking
had all that stuff.
scanner?
Say what?
Are you putting it into a scanner?
Yeah, I was trying to finish out the scanner, like trying to put all that input it into the scanner
Okay.
off that last video that you did.
Okay, gotcha.
So it had all these numbers on there last night, and then this morning I pulled it up, and it's looking normal. I only see like 6 Forex pairs
Okay.
on the market watch.
Oh, you're talking about right here on this panel right here.
Yeah, right there.
And let me show you. Oh, that's a different story, bro. Okay, hold on. Wait. All right, that's different. That's different. All right, so let me show you this. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. So what you want to do? I'm gonna click hide all. And this is what a lot of you guys, when you first open up, this is so important, you guys. Thank you for your question. This is one of the first things that is top priority to me. The moment I open up a new broker account, this is what it looks like, and this is the first thing I do every time. So this is what it looks like. This is this what yours kind of look like sometimes? That's what you mean?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now.
All right, cool. Now we on board. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, cool. That's why I don't do emails, answering questions through email, because we would have went 30 times back and forth. You would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. That's why I do class only. Don't email me questions, or unless you can attend and you say, can Uncle P please tell Uncle P to do this question for me, and I'll do it live. This is exactly why, because I would have misunderstood you. Here, that's so simple, brother. Here we go. Cool. So when you first open up your broker, sometimes it's going to look like this. You're going to right click, go to symbols, and click on that. And it's going to pop open this box. Okay. And you can drop it in these folders. It has a plus button, and you can click on that. And you see some of these have it's marked gold. You see that little gold color? That means it's already on your list. That's why it's gold. But some of them ain't gold, they silver or white. You see, like this one here is white.
Yeah.
You know what that means? It means it ain't on this list. You're going to have to add it. That's what it means, okay? So watch this. How do you add it? You just click on it. It'll turn blue, and then click show. And see, now it's there. See the go symbol?
Oh, okay. I'm doing it as we're talking. I'm doing it.
But no. That's the part one. But let me show you what I do. I take it a step further. All right. So
Mhm.
watch how fast. I'm not going to talk to you. Let me go ahead and do this like I would do, because I'm going to click on these. Okay. That folder is empty. I don't need nothing out of that. And if I want some of this, I don't trade exotics. Spread's too high, so I'll leave that alone. Indices, I will trade my S&P, NAS, and where's that 30? 30 yardy. Where are you down here? All right, cool. Now those are in. Cool. Close. Hit this minus back into a plus. Energy, I don't really trade that. I should, but I don't. I want to trade gold, which is there. Oh, that's already on the list. That's why it's already gold. Okay, it's already marked. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let me go to my Forex pair. Sorry. Here we go. Y'all watch. Don't act like you know, because you don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I got something else I'll do after this. You see, I'm just picking all the pairs that I want. Now, here's the good news. For some of you guys, you got too many pairs, and I would suggest cut them down. Start over, remove some of them, so you ain't looking at as many, because some of these pairs ain't favorable to you. And if you've been journaling, you should be able to know, okay, I've been constantly trading this pair, and this pair don't really do it for me. It's not you, it's just me. You know how you say that in relationships. It's not you, it's just me. Okay, then take it off your list. You got too many. Okay. Cut it down to like 10 pairs. All right, so now, after you have put together everything that you would normally want to trade, there's a problem. Because if I tell you, hey, bro, go to CAD Swiss, CAD CHF, and then here you go. Watch this. Here's typical everybody. Here's what you do. Okay, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? See, and it's taking you a minute. Every minute that you ain't into that trade on time, it could be fast and moving quick. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, I need mine so I can go to that pair like that. So here's what I do. Before I even look at trading, first thing I'm doing, I will click, turns blue. I'm holding down on the left mouse, hold it down, and drag it to get it organized. So all my A pairs, I do this every single time I open a broker. I don't even want to trade yet because it's too chaotic. C pairs, and look how fast I'm able to do it. Then my E pairs are next, all the E's. And this takes less than 5 minutes to do. Okay. Then my G's. Hey, my G's, my OGs. Okay. Look how fast I'm doing this. Then my N's. Look, take less than 5 minutes to do this, but now you're completely organized. Then my USD pairs. So the euro supposed to be up here. Okay. Then my gold, you can go to the bottom. Okay. All right. Now look at what I just did in less than, how long did it take me, sir, to sort that out?
Less than a minute.
Okay. There you go. See, some of this stuff is easy, very easy. So if you told me, hey, I want you to go look at the CAD CHF pair, CAD Swiss, I can go right up here. I know it's where, right here in the C section.
Mm-hmm.
P, can you look at NZD, USD? Okay. I'll go to my M pairs. See, instantly, I'm very quick and organized now. Everything is methodical and organized so that I'm not stressed out under no circumstance. And I do the same thing on my phone as well. If I was to have it on my phone, I go in and organize my pairs so that everything is orderly. And it makes trading a whole lot easier.
All right. And I got another question. It says, why does it say odd USD 3 hour, odd USD 3 hour, odd USD H1? I got like all these odds where you have all that other stuff down there that are different, all the other pairs. It's like duplicated.
I'm not seeing duplicates. I'm not sure what I mean.
Yeah, probably have to play around with it. And then another question with the gold and silver, I opened up with Oanda because I had
Okay.
Sway Markets, but Sway Markets only uses MT5. It doesn't use MT4. So I was trying to figure out what broker I could use because I want to trade gold and US 30.
Yep.
I want to trade the indices, but
And
Oanda doesn't allow that.
The MT5. I did stay up until 3 a.m. the other night. I opened up a MT5 account and this and that, which by the way, I talked to my coders, everybody, we can't stand the MT5. MT5 is stupid. Now, why would you waste your time? If you're going to upgrade the system, upgrade it and make it better and easier to use than this one. They made it more difficult. The coding language completely different. It's like I speak English and they're speaking, whatever foreign language it is. It's a completely different language. Nobody really likes it. So I don't know who, but again, that's not my company. It is what it is. We just use it as a tool. But it is absolutely asinine to me as to why you want to transition from the MT4, which is much easier, much user-friendly, more compatible with a lot more software, to an MT5 where, you know what I mean? It just don't make no sense to me. So we have behind the scenes been looking into it because we do know some brokers are transitioning now. Let me go a little bit step further with this, just so it's clear with everybody. The problem is that some brokers are trying to transition early. But I told you guys I met with a person who actually used to work for MetaTrader because he wanted to do business with me. And so he gave me the scoop on the inside and told me that they were going to be transitioning out. But his statement to me, which was just like 2 months ago, he said that the transition is not until around late 25, 26 to 27, 2020, late 2005 to 26 or 27. In other words, we got a couple of years from now to think about it. That's what he told me. Now, some brokers are starting to transition now, and that's cool. But there are thousands of brokers out there. So I'm sticking with the MT4 as long as I can. Okay. Everybody
Gotcha.
with me?
And what broker can I use to do MT4 to trade indices? Because I had to sign up with.
Here is AAFX. I've been using them for a very, very long time. Yeah, Rob, he was saying that the MT5 has a few more features, but that's about it. Yeah, that's my point. I even did a YouTube, and I'm gonna get to your question. I'm sorry. I got distracted. So the point is that the MT4 and the MT5, when they actually, and I did some research on it, the comparison to what's the difference? They only added just a few more optional things that you can trade and a few more but outside of the functionality, it's terrible. Terrible. Hate it. So I'm sticking with as many MT4 brokers as I can stick with. Okay. As far as brokers though, unfortunately, sir, I cannot make broker recommendations. So what I'm telling everybody to do your own due diligence, find a broker that you feel comfortable with that offers the MT4 platform. The reason why is, for an example, what just happened with one of these prop firms, a major prop firm just went under. Well, guess what? If I was out there shouting, Uncle P is with thee, and then come to find out they was doing some bougie stuff behind the scenes, what did that make Uncle P look like? You see what I'm saying? Now, my reputation that I have had to build over the years since 2018, 2019 just went downhill because of some action you did behind the scenes that you didn't tell me about. You was telling me, oh, I can reward you if you promote my company and you can be yeah, but you didn't tell me that you weren't acting with integrity behind the scenes. And so now when you went down, you just destroyed my reputation I've been working on since 2018.
True.
Do you see what I'm saying, my brother? That's why I do not do broker recommendations. And trust me, it's not just broker recommendations, but companies. I get them every week. And some of them are major brand companies. And I keep still kicking myself in the head saying, I think I might have to make an exception on this one. For an example, Levi jeans, most people don't wear them, but they reached out. And I guess they're trying to revive and this and that. There's still some brand, Fred. You know what I mean? But I said, no, because I don't know what shady stuff you might do. And then here goes my name. And my name is more valuable to me than money. I don't need a lot of money anyway, because my wife and I, we live very simple, very modest. So for me to sell my reputation and my name, that's where the Bible says for his namesake, it means reputation, for God's reputation's sake. So when you hear the name namesake, that's what he means. He's defending his reputation. So me, I don't want to put my reputation out there and risk my reputation or my integrity over a company out there who I did partnership with. And I don't know what y'all doing behind the scenes, but I do know that if it goes down, nobody blames you because they don't even know who you are. They don't know who owns that company, but they certainly will come after who? The black man with the baseball hat. Who said you all was cool. Are you with me, sir?
I'm with you.
All right, thank you for your question.
Oh, one more, last one. I'll let somebody else go. That bottom right-hand corner where it says connection status.
Yes.
Mine is half gray and half red. The top half is gray and the bottom half is red. Even though I've logged in, I'm on MT4.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Now,
I don't know why that is.
flicking? Is your things flicking right here?
Um,
Check and see if these are flicking. If they flicking and moving, don't trip. If your price action over here, if you look on your charts and you can see this is moving, and you can go down to a lower time frame, like a 5 minute. And if you
mhm.
see these lines wiggling, that means that it is connected and it's active. But if it's not happening, contact your broker.
Okay, yeah, they're moving.
Yeah, then I wouldn't worry about it. You connected. As long as you can do that. If you can
I see
place
this.
a little quick fake trade, and that's what I would do. I just use a little penny, just a little penny, just to test it out. And if that thing goes in, you're good to go. That means you are connected. Okay.
Okay, that's all I had. Thank you, Uncle
Thank
P.
you very much for your question, sir.
I appreciate you.
All right, no problem. All right. All right. And then let me get to Sabrina. Sabrina is next. By the way, that little setting up your charts and setting up your trade list, organizing it, type of 20 in the box if that was helpful. I want to make sure this is helping. This is why I like question and answer period, because some of the things that I really needed to know, because there was no question and answer period, just a person blabbing their mouth, but they never stopped to take question and answer to see if we really understood what they were teaching. And it was some simple stuff. Okay. So nobody taught me this either. I had to figure it out. A lot of stuff I had to figure it out on my own. That's why I wasn't happy about my journey. That's why I'm doing these classes. I don't want y'all going through what I went through. And that alone was frustrating. So I just said, I wonder if you can do it. And yeah, it was. Now, I will say that's the only feature on the MT5 that I like that they don't have on the MT4. When you right click, there's a feature where you can actually, say, how do you want your stuff listed? And it'll automatically sort it out for you. But outside of that, I hate that MT5. I don't like it at all. It's a waste of time. That's why I'm in no rush. The longer they keep it out, I'm cool with it. Okay. All right. Let me move on. Miss Sabrina. Hi.
Hey, Uncle P.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you and
Yes.
Auntie Nancy.
Yes, yes. I'm so excited. Yeah, we heading out of town. Matter of fact, we ain't leaving till tomorrow morning, but I had my stuff packed yesterday.
I know that's right. With all that money you just won. This may be a little off the topic, but I just want to say that I am learning so much off of my charts, coming to class. So I'm pretty much good on the chart side.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I understand the other part of it. So I go to a broker. I just hypothetically, I want to get into get a live account.
Mhm.
So I put money into that account,
Mhm.
and I can take the system that you have created
Mhm.
and add it to that broker,
Mhm.
and I can trade off of that from that broker.
Yes,
Is that how it works?
exactly.
And when I I know it's not hypothetically, but hypothetically, I win a trade, how do I get my money?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, certainly, certainly. So let's just say you want to trade and you're done and you want to do a withdrawal. So in the back office of that broker, and your broker can help you with this because that's more of a broker question. Make sure to reach out to them. And you want to ask, watch this, hear me really, really good.
Mhm. I'm listening.
Before you start placing trades and seeing profits, this is one of those conversations you have to have with your broker,
Okay.
because you don't want to put in all that work only to find out that the broker have made, could see us thousands of brokers out there. That's why I don't do endorsements. I don't want to be bothered with that. I don't want to get into that. Some are very good. Some are sketchy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is one of those conversations you want to have on what is your process and procedure for doing withdrawals. And you want to be very clear on that. Is there a holding period, or can I get instant access to my funds? When I do access and request a withdrawal, how long does it take for you to process that so I can get my money?
Okay.
This is why I don't get into this. I'm glad you're asking the questions. The procedures I can answer, yes, you're correct. But to get into that question, that's where you contact and interview your broker.
Okay. Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Interview them before you just jump with them. The problem is with retail traders. We don't do our homework because we're too busy in a hurry trying to hurry up and get to a trade. We want to see, well, how much leverage can I get? Can I make the biggest leverage? And you just drop your money in. And then after you did all that work, then we go back and ask the right questions. In other words, let me give it to you straight, sis. It's like a person who, this never made sense to me. Never had. I want y'all to hear me good. It's never made sense to me. Happens all the time. You go out because you're bored. You go to a club or some spot. You end up meeting somebody who you think is sexy. You either go to their place or you bring them back to yours. Y'all lay up and have sex. And then in the morning, you start asking questions about getting to know the person. Well, guess what? You just gave them the best thing that you had to offer to a person, which is your physical body. You connected that with a one-night stand. Now you want to go back and find out what's their last name. Do you have any children? Are you married and this and that? Wait a minute. Oh, had I known. That's the point. You should have known before you given the precious gift of your body to this person. Does that make sense, sis?
Yes, sir. It does.
That's asinine to me. And people do it all the time. It's backwards. You got your horny tail connected to a stranger, wake up in the morning, and now you want to figure out who you done laid up with. They done already had the best part of you. You got a soul tie. And some residue. Yeah, you got some residue from this person. Now you want to have go through the interview process. So what's your last name? Where do you live? How many kids you got? You having that conversation over breakfast, but they done had your stinking tail? Are you crazy?
Yes, sir.
And you get what I'm saying? That's the
you.
process of one night stand. It happens all the time, don't it?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week.
You too.
Be safe in your travels, and please tell Auntie Nancy I said hello.
I sure will.
Thank you.
Everybody, the same way I'm explaining that story, this is exactly how people are doing with their brokers. They open an account, put real money in with these brokers. Then when you did the work and you finally try to get your money out, the broker giving you some kind of shade. And be careful. Y'all, everybody hear me on this. Everybody hear me. Be very thorough with brokers who offers you bonuses. I got caught up into one of them years ago. Now, things could be better now. That's why I don't endorse brokers. I don't even know what y'all got going on. Don't come at me. I don't know. Well, Uncle P, why are you talking about us? We do good. I ain't say your name because I don't know what y'all do over there. I don't even want to know. I'm just talking about what happened to me years ago, which things could have changed by then. But here's what happened to me. I'll never forget. They offer, oh, man, you sign up with us, we're going to give you a 350% bonus and this now. Oh, give me the bonus. Give me the bonus. Not asking enough questions. Come to a withdrawal, guess what they told me? Oh, because of your bonus, you have to flip the account by 3 times of the bonus, and then you have to wait 3 months before you can get your money out. I'm like, what the? Do you know how much hell I went through trying to make this? Couldn't get my money. Couldn't get my money. I cried. I told y'all, my journey sucked. This is what I'm teaching you guys. This is what I'm teaching you. I don't want you putting in all this effort and work, emotional sacrifice, your family to sacrifice, the absence of your presence. You go all of this, and when you finally for the first time, go to make a withdrawal, and now you run into this foolishness because of the broker. Type of 50 y'all understand what I'm saying here. Now, the broker loved you when you was trading 50 times a day because they racking up your money. And when you blew that account and redeposited, they just loving you. But now when I'm actually profitable, you finding loopholes to hold me back from getting the money I earned? Same with prop firms. Interview them. They're always sending out these coupons. Oh, we'll give you 15% coupon. You know why they give coupons? Because they don't think you're going to make it anyway. So in their minds, some money is better than none. Here's a holiday coupon. Do they know retail traders are going to be in here trying it over and over and over again? And it's just free money for them. So when they give you that, oh, we got a 15% off. Hurry up and get it today. And there you go, signing up for a $100,000 account. what if you actually made money? What is their withdrawal process? How long will it take? Did you ask any questions? Now all of a sudden they got to cough up money because they used to getting money from you. Now they got to give you something. Oh, they come up with all these little loopholes. Well, see, here, my mama said that we don't give. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't, what they really want to say, we didn't expect you to attend Uncle P's class, learn some real truth about Forex, and turn out to be profitable. Now we're dealing with somebody who wants to take some profit out. What we going to do? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer a sale, 15% off of our prop firm accounts. We're going to get about 50 people to pay us prop firm money. We know they're going to blow them accounts. And then when we get all that money in, then we'll pay this person. So we need to stall them. We're going to stall your withdrawal until we can gather enough people who we know who ain't attending Uncle Pete's class. They ain't going to be profitable. So let's gather up their accounts. Let's wait patiently for them to blow it. And guess what the good news is? It ain't going to take long, because guess what? They're going to open the prop firm on Saturday. They're going to trade on Sunday and be blown by Monday. We gather enough of them, and then we'll come back to you. So that's what they're delaying. They're waiting for that income to pay you out of. So they stall your withdrawal while they wait for the income, incoming money from the people they know and going to be doing good. And y'all wonder why I'm so animated. Why you got to be so loud? Why you got to be, you wonder why. Landmines everywhere. And as I showed y'all at the beginning of the class, I got somebody impersonating me. Took my company logo, got social media things, trying to impersonate me. Just everywhere, somebody trying to get over. Yes, I'm pissed. Then you work hard and now you got to deal with this. They're giving you drama to get your own money out. Yeah, that's right, Sabrina. Keeps you from crying. Yeah. This super easy family, this is about the only place we get to actually have these kind of conversations. You go onto your social media page, you go onto your Forex page, you go to whoever you following, and I guarantee not a single person has a single conversation around any of this stuff that we talked about in here today. Within this one class that we had today, I guarantee this information, go search anywhere on the internet and tell me if you got any of it, even half of this information from any guru. Whether they're really a guru or not, nobody talks about this. And you're at home crying, thinking that you're doing something wrong. And that's what they made me feel like. Like it was my fault. Like I was crazy because I couldn't figure it out. I'm here to protect you guys. I'm very firm. I don't play around. I don't accept no foolishness. But at the same time, it's because I had my turn of being played over. And I really am here to help you to make sure your journey don't look nothing like mine's. And I still ain't even told y'all the half of what happened to me. At one of the worst parts of my life. And I had nobody who understood. And it was painful and lonely. So this is why I'm here to help you guys. Every chance I can get, I'm going to help you. So at least you got somebody to talk to who understands what's going on. All right, time for turkey, everybody. Gots to go. Gots to go. Got the plane. You know what's so cool? Let me say this and I'm gone. You know what? See, this God is good. God is so good. Look. This person contacted my wife and said, if y'all come, just come down. I even paid for your hotel and rent a car. Just show up. Ain't that good, y'all? Ain't that good? Somebody wants you. See, that's why you got to surround yourself with the right people. They want to see you so much until they're willing to kick in the expenses just to come and see your behind, or for you to come and see them. That's all right. I ain't gonna turn down my collar to no blessing. As soon as my wife told me that, I said, girl, go ahead and book. Let's go. I said, get them plane tickets, girl. Let's go. They willing to do all that? All right, now come on. That was on her side of the family, by the way. So yeah, we bouncing out. I was like, all right, let's go. Oh God, that's hilarious. Get you some right people around you, Jesus, who willing to pay to come. Just come down. Just come and see us. Come and hang. I say, yes, Jesus. Yes, Lord, I hear you, Jesus. They opening up their pockets. Sent confirmation of the hotel, picture of the hotel, rent a cars. We got you. Just come on down. We cooking. We got all this. All the people gonna be around. You come on, just eat up, eat some turkey. Just show up and then, Lord Jesus, I said, thank you, Jesus. I'm gone. I'm out. But I said, no, I want to do my class. I know it's before Thanksgiving, but I want to make sure I do my class. All right, you guys. Miss Donna, thank you so much for co-hosting and watching the scenes and protecting the group from foolery. Thank you so much for anybody who's still tuning in on YouTube. Thank you very much. And all the people who attended class today, I am very grateful for your attendance. I pray that God will bless your journey. I pray that you will repeat. And let me say this. I pray that you took notes on today's class, because I guarantee this one class alone is going to change everything for you. I guarantee it. I guarantee if you simply just abide by the trade schedule that I told you for your trading style, you will instantly start seeing a big difference in your winning percentage. It was never anything wrong with your trading style. It was just nobody taught you when to come to work to use it. And now that you know, you can do better. Okay? All right, you guys. I'm out. Peace and hair grease. God bless you.